Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the very highly requested Notion tour. I know that Notion's been a while for a little bit, and I'm not gonna lie, I tried to do it a few times back in 2020, but I just did not understand it, nor did I have like the patience to learn how to use it. But it was one of my 2021 goals. My January goals actually specifically was to learn how to use Notion. And now that I use it, I don't think I'll ever go back because it is just so convenient. It has everything in one place. It is seriously like an all-in-one workspace platform. It's seriously amazing. You guys know I have a really busy life. I work a 9 to 5. I do YouTube, the podcast, Instagram, and all that jazz. And so it's really nice to have everything in one place. So today I wanted to take you guys through my Notion tour, kind of how I use Notion as a really busy person to keep track of everything. You guys know I'm really passionate about finances too, so I have a finance section in here, and I don't know, I thought this would be a little bit more different than the usual like Notion tour because I did incorporate like my 9 to 5 YouTube work and then also finances. So I'm really excited to bring you guys along. I used one template, which I'll have linked down below, but I'll also have a few other templates that I use for inspiration. You know what's really great about Notion is that you can actually just duplicate templates. So you could just like go on my Notion and duplicate it and use it. So I'll have my Notion linked down below if you guys are interested in using it. It does make your life a lot easier to just like duplicate a template. But I did take some inspiration from some templates and make them my own. So I will have those templates linked down below for you guys. And let's just get into it. Alrighty guys, so this is my Notion. I was really into making covers for my Notions, and I have the dimensions actually up here. They're 1500 by 300, and I'll show you guys some of the covers after that I used. But it's super easy. I just did them in Canva, and you guys will see I did different covers based on like the different pages. Notion is so easy once you get the hang of it, but I highly recommend honestly using a template. It makes your life so much easier. So this is kind of like my little welcome page. I have three main kind of, I never know what they're called, like three main pages, I guess. I have my home page, which is kind of like a big brain dump of random lists and stuff. I have my goals and plans, and then I have my creative content. But I want to show you guys how easy it is to use Notion. So you just do that, and then you can make a text. You can embed a page, you can make a to-do list, you can do bullet lists, you can do quotes, you can do tables, boards. It's so easy. I definitely don't use it to the fullest. I'm a very simple person, and I use Notion very simply, which I actually just like. I just like things to be clean and minimal, but you can definitely make it a lot more complex if you want. So I guess I'll take you guys through my homepage first. So this is what my homepage looks like. Like I said, I just did a bunch of kind of like aesthetic covers. And this is my homepage. One of my favorite things about Notion is that you can embed your Spotify playlist, so I can just listen to my Spotify right from here, which is just awesome when I'm working. Then I have this cute picture, and then over here I just have some categories. I also used an app or website, I don't remember what it's called, to put some widgets in here. So I just have like a little countdown going. I will have that link down below, the website I used for the widgets. I just don't remember off the top of my head. And then when you scroll down, I have this cute little quote. And then I have today's agenda. I'm a huge time blocker. I still use a paper planner, but sometimes I like to just kind of have like an overview of the day. So I'll put like edit a video, edit Notion tour from 4 to 5, walk Stella from 5 to 5:30, make dinner 5:30 to 6, and then night time routine from 6 to 9. So I just kind of like to put that in there for the day to keep me on track. Then I have whatever this week's focus is. I change that weekly, and then I have the book I'm currently reading. So I don't know, I just think it's kind of fun. Then down here I have daily to-do lists. Like I said, I still use a paper planner, but sometimes I just like to write a few things down, so I have them all over here. And then down here I just have like a big to-do list of things I just need to get done at any point in the week. So I have to email Lily her Zoom podcast recording invite, but I kind of typically put stuff down here first and then assign it a day. So that's kind of my homepage. Then I like to keep track of the books I'm reading. So I have this current reads thing and made this cute little cover of like all books and stuff. So these are books I'm currently reading. I'm someone who always has like 5 or 6 books on the go. I don't really know why, I just do. Then books I want to read. It's just like nice to have it here because then I can go like right to my Amazon and buy them. And then I have like another widget here with the books I read and how many. And then down here I just like to keep track of the books. One of my favorite things about Notion is tables. They have really awesome tables. So I just have the name, the author, genre, when I finished it, and then if I read it like Kindle or the actual book, and then my rating, which is nice. So those are my current reads. And then I have my currently watching. So I don't know. I just thought this would be fun too to look back at the end of the year on TV shows and movies I've watched. I'm not a huge movie person, but I definitely want to get into more movies this year. So we're currently rewatching Grey's Anatomy right now for the 4th time. So that's what we're watching. And then I just have some TV shows and movies that I've watched, and then like shows and TV shows I want to watch. So that's my currently watching. Then down here, they're just quick links to my other pages, which are my goals and plans and creative content, which is just handy. I just like to have links everywhere because sometimes I'll be filling out today's agenda and I'll be like, oh crap, I want to write down a goal for the month, and I can just click here. It's awesome. Then here I have daily routine. So I have my morning routine written down. I'm still trying to nail my morning routine, but I don't know. I kind of like having this little checklist. It's super cute and I can add to it. Then if I'm doing a podcast episode about a morning routine, it's just like all right here in a list. And then I have some cute like little morning photos. So this is like my little morning routine. Then I have the same in my night routine, and I have this cute little collage. And yeah, obviously night routines and morning routines are kind of always in the works, and I'm always kind of tweaking with them, but I have them written down in case I ever need to reference them. So that's kind of all this page is. Then I guess we can go back. So goals and plans, you guys know I'm a huge monthly goal setter. I love setting goals. I actually haven't updated this cover art yet, but I'll do that after. And then I just have like a little note to myself saying, what are you doing today to create the life of your dreams? Just a little motivation. And then I'll go through these after, but I broke it down into 2021 goals, monthly goals, and financial goals. I feel like the angle might have changed, and if it did, I'm sorry. I had to stop and re-record. But like I said, okay, I have my word for the year, and then over here I have my everyday manifestations. So these are just everyday manifestations. I say every morning. I just said every so many times. And then down here I just have things that make me happy. When I feel low, I know I can count on these things to recover. And then just some cute quotes. And then down here I have my accomplishment log, which is basically just when I write down when I've hit certain milestones on social media. So for example, on the 15th of January, I hit 16.5k subscribers on YouTube. And then the podcast, I got 6.5k plays on January 13th. So I just like to keep track of those accomplishments. And before I used to have everything in like different notes in my notes app on my iPhone, but now it's just so much easier to have everything in one place. It makes me so happy. But okay, so 2021 goals over here. This is just kind of like a mini version of my vision board on my desktop. And once again, I'm a big goal setter. So I have my top personal goals, my top business goals, and my top financial goals. So this is kind of that. It's a very boring page, but it's just somewhere I can go and kind of see my goals and see where I'm at with them. Then over here is my monthly goals, and I typically set these in a planner, but I was running out of pages. So once again, Notion just comes in clutch with that. And like I said, they're just very simple. These are just kind of some pictures that make me think of goals that I want to reach, and, you know, like journaling more, YouTube goals, planning, I don't know, just photos that bring me joy and help me want to achieve my goals. So these are some of my January goals, and I've kind of checked off things as I've hit them, which is awesome. It's going to bother me that that's not capitalized, but yeah, obviously this will look nicer once there's more months added to it. But for now, these are my January goals, and it's nice to be able to go back and click on them whenever. Then over here, which is probably my favorite page because you guys know I'm just a junkie for all things finance and budgeting and saving, my financial goals. So my banner here is like a farmhouse vibe because you guys know I'm really grinding to save for a house. Like, I'm grinding. And so this just brings me a lot of joy and kind of reminds me about what I'm saving for. So I have, oops, I spelled this wrong, but I have a little quote here that says, don't think of budgeting as a punishment. It's you telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. So I really like that. I feel like a lot of people on YouTube don't talk about using Notion for budgeting. So I'm really happy I can tell you guys this. So over here, I just have my current saving goals. So we're saving for a down payment. I'm saving for my Disney trip that got postponed, and then I want to save for a new iPhone. So just kind of a nice reminder of where I'm at with saving goals. I can add stuff, take out stuff, just kind of a gentle reminder. And then down here, I just have my down payment tracker. I just really like to track how much money is going into a savings and when and where it's from. I don't know why. People probably don't care, but I do. So page, like I said, is also very minimal. I like to keep my Notion very minimal and plain. And then I have a quick link here to my savings tracker. This is a template that I did use from someone, and I'll have it linked down below. Same cover art here because we're kind of going for the same savings theme. A nice little house. And then, like I said, I like to know where my money's at. So I'm challenging myself to save $2,000 every month. That's like a big stretch for me, and that's like me really hustling. So I just have like a little monthly tracker here because I just love, like I said, to track my savings and my finances. So just a nice little reminder about where I'm at, and it's nice to see like, okay, it's like January 20th. I need to hustle and save $300 more before the month is done. So it's a nice little reminder. And then here I just have some lists of things I'm saving for, major purchases this year. And then, yeah, this page is pretty blank, but I like it. I have my monthly budgets over here as reminders. And then here I'll start putting down gift ideas, which I haven't filled in yet, but I really like this because I'm someone who likes to buy gifts really early. Then over here, I just have some links. I'm going to link my Google spreadsheet here at some point, but I haven't done that yet. So those are kind of like my goals. Back over here to my main page, I have my creative content, which for all my content creators, you guys are gonna love this page. I spent so much time working on this because this is a spot where I was so excited to have everything in one page. I had so many different spreadsheets and stuff tracking the podcast and Instagram and YouTube. It was so overwhelming. So like I said, I just love Notion for having everything in one place. So here my cover art is just kind of like some manifestation of brands that I want to work with. So I really want to work with like a coffee brand. I would love to work with Indigo, which is a bookstore, Lululemon, a wine company, Nespresso, a planner, and I want to travel and take a brand trip. So I just kind of doing some manifestations on the cover art. That's what I love about Notion. You can totally customize it to you and what you're manifesting. So here I just have a directory. I don't really actually use these too much, but I'll show you them after. Like I said, I just love having everything in one place. It makes me so happy. So here's some things I need to shoot. It's really great at a quick glance if I want to say, okay, what do I have to shoot on Instagram today? I'm ready. What can I shoot today? And I can be like, oh, bam, I can take this jewelry picture. No problem. So nice little kind of quick glance at things I need to do. Over here, I have some video ideas. I do have a brain dump area too that I need to put these into, but this is kind of if I'm like on YouTube and I'm like, oh, I like that. I want to do that. Or like I want to switch up and do something like that. I'll just jot it down here quick. And at the end of the week, I kind of move everything over into my brain dump. Down here I have my YouTube content. So this is how I keep track of all my videos that are going up, kind of what status they're at. So for example, my next video, I'm just waiting for it to get approved. So that's kind of, oops, where everything is at. And I just love these little options. I think they're really, really awesome. These are called the multi-select, and it's really awesome at a glance if you're visual like me to see where something is at. So I really like that, except I don't update it a lot. Then down here I have my content calendar. So this is Instagram and YouTube. I'm kind of playing with that right now to see if I want to keep them in one or if I want to do one for YouTube and one for Instagram. That's really nice at a glance. I use this a lot when brands are reaching out for me for brand deals because I really try and break out my brand deals throughout the month. So I could say like, ooh, I have a lot of sponsored stuff this week. Could you guys do a brand deal the first week of February? So it's really nice at a glance to look at. I think I am going to end up doing one Instagram, one YouTube though, just because it's a lot. And it's just very overwhelming. So I think I'm gonna break it up, but stay tuned. That's my content calendar. You can also, with the widget app, you can also embed your Google Calendar. So I use Google Calendar, but I just left it out and did it separately, but you can embed your Google Calendar in there. Then down here I just have my podcast content. So keeping track of my episodes, where they're at. Like I said, I'm a huge planner. Then down here is just my sponsored content category. Once again, I think I need to break this up between YouTube and Instagram, but just kind of tells me where everything's at. If it's a gifted campaign, so I do a lot more gifted stuff on Instagram since I'm smaller on there, or my rate for a YouTube video, when it's due, when it needs to be posted, if I've gotten the payment, if I have a discount code, I put everything here because it is so easy for emails to get lost with discount codes and invoices and stuff. So it's really nice to be able to say like, okay, today, what do I need to do for my brand? Okay, I need to follow up on this invoice and tell them to pay me. I could shoot this photo because I have my photo inspo ready. And I need to go and buy these clothes today that I've been gifted with a gift card. So that kind of just keeps me on track for sponsored content. Then down here, I have a little manifestation section. So I have brands I want to work with. And then this is my brain dump for YouTube titles. I love YouTube titles. They're like my favorite part. I don't know why. So I just have little brain dumps down here. If I'm thinking of vlogs and stuff, I'll kind of just play around with some titles and stuff and see where I'm at. So that's my brain dump for that. And then all that's left is I have another brain dump. This one's more categorized. So I have home videos, routines, productivity, vlogs, work, post-grad, finances, tech, etc. So this is kind of where I go when I'm planning my month out. So let's say I'm gonna look at February. I'm gonna say, okay, perfect. I'm gonna film my early riser morning routine this month. I'll film a Sunday plan with me. This is kind of where I put most of my brain dump stuff. So I definitely need to get better about transferring stuff from all the random sections to the brain dump, but that's what that looks like. I think that's it though for my Notion, honestly. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below if you guys use Notion. If you do, what was your favorite part of this video? I would love to know. If you guys are interested, I'm gonna wait and see if there's any interest in it. But if you guys are interested in downloading my template, let me know as soon as possible and I will try and add the template link to the video. Wait and see if you guys are interested, and if you are, let me know and I will happily give you guys my template so you guys can switch up and customize it yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this a big thumbs up if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're not already, because I filmed so many vlogs about work, productivity, finances, and everything, and I'm sure you would love it if you loved this video. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!